Good morning. All right, so today we are doing more stuff with exponential uh, equations and in conjunction with linear equations. More importantly, it's some new vocabulary you guys got to become comfortable with, and it's called simple versus compound interest. Feel free to pause me whenever you want to copy this down. These are some good, just straight up examples of how this is all laid out. So. Simple, we know it follows the equation because it's linear. It is y equals mx plus b, whereas compound we know is exponential. So that's y equals a times b to the power of x. This being our slope, our y-intercept, this being our y-intercept or our initial value, and our growth or decay factor. So, first example, I'm going to do the same amount of investments for each so you can see the difference between both. So $8,500 is invested simply for 5 years at 6%. So here's the rule, the little extra thing you have to do for simple versus compound. You have to know that because it's linear, we have to see how much money you're earning every year in this situation. It has to be the same amount because it's linear. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take 6% of $8,500, and that's $510. So that means every year I'm only making $510, no more, no less, exactly $510. So it's a safe investment. All right. Then I put it in my equation, replace x with 5, multiply that by 510, I get 2550. Added that to 8,500. So over 5 years on a simple interest investment, I make a total of $11,050, or about 2,000 and some change, okay? Close to 2,500. So that's that. That's how much money you earn, the 2,450 bucks, okay? I think that's right, yeah, 450 bucks. So there is your simple. Your compound is exponential. Exponential plans are always going to earn you more because after the first year, remember, just for a simple little understanding of this, the year zero that you're invested in this, you have 8,500 bucks to draw off of. But the second year, you just made 6% on your money, so now you're drawing off of 9,010 bucks. Okay, and then the third year, I'm sorry, that's the first year. Then the second year, you're drawing off of that amount, so now you're taking 6% of this much, and now I'm up to this much money. Okay, so it's always drawing off more. So every year you're earning a little more money on your investment because you have a bigger pool of money to draw off of. That's the whole concept. So compound interest again, same dollar amount, 8,500 bucks is compounded annually for 5 years. So first thing at 6%. So we know to change the 6% to 0.06, add it to 1. That's how I get my growth factor. And I put it in my calculator, and after 5 years, instead of earning 11,050 bucks, I've earned now 11,374 bucks. And I'm sure the more money you invest, the more money you're going to make. So I'll be back with another example in just a second. All right, here is my last example to hopefully make this concept really firm for you guys. So here we go. I got another side-by-side view so you can really clearly see the difference between the two, why sometimes simple interest might be better than compound and when compound is better than simple. So first off, John has 12,000 bucks that he can invest. He can do a simple interest plan at 9% or a compound interest plan at 7.5%. So the first thing I did for you guys right here is I made my equations. I took 9% of 12,000, got 1,080 bucks. There is the amount that I'm making John's making every single year, whereas I got this equation for the compound plan. Now, I put them side by side so you could actually visually see when it's better to have simple, because I'm seeing it's just adding by 1,080 the whole way through. And I can see that initially in the short term, the simple interest plan looks like a better plan. But I can see after 6 years, it makes a lot more sense to stick with the compound plan because I'm making, more money, and then it's going up and it's continuing to go up. And that is true with any compound plan. Now, I'm not going to sit here and talk fluff to you. Feel free to pause me, ask me questions during today's lessons, and you'll be seeing work like this in today, but I promise that it's very simple. Just make sure you know simple is linear, compound is exponential, and you will be golden. See you guys in class.